E3 2021 just sort of happened, didn't it? This year's E3 felt odd. Sure, we saw some decent games, but it just felt like all the good shown was hidden under layers and layers of filler. It's a shame it had to be this way, but after last year, where it was good game after good game, you do kind of see why this year was so slow in comparison. First, let's kick this off with Ubisoft, everyone's favourite disappointment. This year they brought with them Far Cry 6 and Rainbow Six Extraction. Rainbow Six Extraction just looks like an event mode add-on to Rainbow Six Siege, which is what it should have been. The game looks fine enough, and I'm sure it will turn some heads in the Siege community, but to a Rainbow Six novice such as myself, I just don't see the appeal. Next, with Far Cry 6, it looks better. It looks much better than Far Cry 5, and it could be a fresh take on the series. Keyword being could. I'm skeptical of this one. After being hyped for Far Cry 5 and being disappointed with its monotony and overall mediocre gameplay are now associated with Ubisoft, I just can't get excited for Far Cry 6. It's because I know I'm setting myself up for disappointment. Hey, it is a Ubisoft game though, so we know it'll be on sale before long. I'll probably pick this one up when it goes down in price. Their last heavy hitter they shown was a new Avatar game. It looks pretty good. The graphics and setting they showed were pretty true to the movie, and looks interesting enough to play, but again, it is a Ubisoft game, so I'm skeptical. Apart from those games, Ubisoft didn't show too much except from trailers and a new Mario Rabbids game which I can't say I'm too bothered with, as well as updates and DLC trailers. Like, come on guys, this is your big moment to talk about exciting news and you show us Watch Dogs DLC and Rainbow Six crossplay. I mean, thanks, I guess, I don't know. Next is Xbox, and oh man, they showed some heavy hitters. First, Halo Infinite. I've never been big on Halo games, except maybe Halo Reach and 3, but Infinite looks like it could actually surprise me. They really look like they've improved the game since the last time they showed it to us, as well as announced that multiplayer will be free to play from day one. This is very exciting news and a smart decision as new players will be more up to trying Halo if it's free. Next is Forza Horizon 5. Man, I love the Forza Horizon games, and this next one looks amazing. The graphics are just wow, and the racing itself looks so fluid in the interesting and colour-rich location of Mexico. It looks to me like they took what everyone loved about Horizon 4 and expanded on it. I'm definitely excited to pull out the wheel and get racing when Forza Horizon 5 drops later this year. Battlefield 2042. Yes, we finally have something to see from the new Battlefield, and it looks pretty good. I'm glad EA are finally stepping away from the World War II direction, as it was just so plain and restricting feeling as they can't stray away too much from what actually happened in World War II. The near future allows them to be creative with their ideas, whilst not getting too ahead of themselves like Call of Duty did with Advanced and Infinite Warfare. I am excited to try out Battlefield 2042 when it launches, though I am going to stay level-headed as the recent Battlefields haven't been all that to me. Starfield was shown for the first time in what seems like forever. It just looks okay, man. Like, who knows, it might blow me away, but I don't really care for this kind of thing, so on to the next game. The Outer Worlds 2. This is an interesting one, because when I think of The Outer Worlds, I don't think of it selling too well, nor do I believe it was that well received enough to warrant a sequel. Though, the trailer was funny, and I'm sure people will enjoy it, so whatever I guess. Smaller things were also shown, like a Plague Tale Rat Physics, Xbox Mini Fridge, Pirates of the Caribbean Sea of Thieves, Top Gun Microsoft Lag Simulator, and oh, I almost forgot Atomic Heart. This game looks fire. It kinda reminds me of Dishonored meets a wacky tone, but with the kind of mechanics that you can't get enough of. And the music is composed by Mick Gordon, who did the Doom music, so what can go wrong here? Next is Square Enix. They showed a whole lot of Life is Strange. Final Fantasy Origin. What the fuck, Square? You got the most generic man to be your main character, and you killed Chaos. Still looks fun, especially if the combat is like Final Fantasy VII Remake.
But is it time to talk about Nintendo yet?
Back for Blood. This game looks awesome, and after playing it last December in the alpha stage, it was awesome. If you like Left 4 Dead, or hell even just COD Zombies, you'd probably like Back 4 Blood. Also, the game looks like it's in a lot more of a polished state, so we'll see what it's like when it releases later this year. Okay, Nintendo now? Nintendo? Nintendo always steals the show for me at E3, and this year is no different. This was the only show I cared about enough to watch live, because I knew they were going to show bangers, and they did. When they start off showing Kazuya from Tekken making it into Smash, I knew this show was going to be good. Also, ripped all the guys who got murdered and lost against a pink ball. But then they come out of nowhere with a brand new Metroid game, Metroid 5. Wait, no, Metroid Dread. It's an all new 2D Metroid game with a robot and graphics that look like they were rendered on Wii. Seriously though, this game looks pretty decent. I might try it out when it goes down in price. Next they showed us Mario Party Superstars. This looks pretty amazing. This is all that was needed. It's like Nintendo said, we can't make good Mario parties anymore, and just remade the old ones once again in HD. As much as I'm getting sick of remasters, I'm gonna let this one slide, as I mean, to Mario Party. Next they showed a new WarioWare game, and oh man I'm ready. WarioWare Touch was my jam on the DS, and Smooth Moves on Wii was just as good. I've been waiting for a new WarioWare for what seems like forever, and now they're finally giving it to me. So okay, give me 10 of the WarioWares, thank you. Next is Shin Megami Tensei 5. It looks pretty good, and considering I like the Persona games, I doubt I won't like Shin Megami Tensei 5. This will be my first SMT game, and I'm sure I'll enjoy it, so I'll definitely be trying it later this year. Next is Advance Wars Remastered. It's a remaster which is a bit upsetting, but it is kind of necessary as no one wants to play on a GBA anymore. Monkey Ball Remastered kind of upset me because I thought it was Donkey Kong and then it wasn't, so 0 points for Monkey Ball. They showed this cool Guardians of the Galaxy game, which looks quite fun, but doesn't look fun on Switch, so I'll definitely pick this one up on PC. And lastly, Zelda. The score alone sends chills down my spine, as well as the absolutely beautiful visuals that prove that you don't need 10 billion teraflops and 5 3090s to have eye-watering graphics. They showed off Hyrule in the sky, as well as new mechanics like time travel and reversing time? I don't know, but all I know is this game looks amazing, and it's coming in 2022. So see you then, bye!